Greetings, I am Cayla Roberts, a third-year business administration student from Cleveland, Ohio. Today I get to talk about international business management and how it relates to the article that I chose. So the article that I chose is called Alibaba Wants American Brands, the Same Ones as Amazon. It was written by Megan McDowell and it was published on Vogue Business. At the start of the article, the author goes in much depth highlighting the differences between Amazon and its Chinese equivalent, Alibaba. That was initially what drove me to reading this article because I know international business management has a number of benefits and is used for many different reasons, the biggest of which would be to increase profit and sales. Effective international business also causes the flow of ideas, services, and capital across the world. It offers consumers new choices, allocates resources, and shifts activities to a global level. So in knowing that this was going to be talked about in this article, I was really drawn to it because of Amazon and the way that it played a role in this article. So to go in more depth about the differences between Alibaba and Amazon, some key points that I took away from this article were that Amazon and Alibaba are both e-commerce giants operating largely without physical stores. Amazon dominates the American shopping space, where Alibaba does the same in China. Amazon sells products directly while also serving as a platform for other sellers, taking a cut of that sale. Lastly, Alibaba charges merchants fees to appear higher on its search rankings on its internal search engine. So another thing that was also highlighted within this article was the functional organizational structure that Amazon has in comparison to the conglomerate organizational structure that Alibaba has. Amazon's functional organizational structure is an organizational structure that groups people together because they hold similar positions in a company and perform a similar set of tasks or use the same kinds of skills. Alibaba, on the other hand, has more of a conglomerate organizational structure, most closely being with the divisional structure, where functions are grouped together to serve the needs of products, markets, or geographical regions. So what do Chinese consumers want from Alibaba? Well, they want the ability to purchase from American companies with ease. So in knowing this, it is clear to the reader how international business management is present within this situation. Ultimately, the goal in any management situation is how each business can have a relationship that will be mutually beneficial. With the data that has been given, if more American brands engage in cross-cultural economic relationships, there will be a positive impact for both sides. In this situation, American businesses will grow and gain more capital due to their international exposure that would be gained. Alibaba would also benefit from this relationship because it would be able to reach a greater amount of consumers and profit from their use of the search engine on the site. It's also important to take into account how the differing organizational structures for Amazon and Alibaba have an impact on the success of each company's attempts to expand into international markets. One of the most interesting parts of the article written by Megan McDowell is the comparison of Singles' Day in China and Black Friday in the United States. Alibaba's marketplace for international brands has experienced sales on Singles' Day that are larger than Black Friday, one of the largest days for American businesses. Additionally, the article goes on to highlight how a company within the Alibaba Corporation is working to host its first ever Pitch Fest. This event will be a chance for U.S. brands to apply to sell on its marketplace in time for Singles' Day this year. Although the Chinese market does not directly compete with the American e-commerce market, China is working to cater to demand for Chinese consumers looking for international products. Some examples of how the company is doing so is the surge of American brands on the platform. These American brands include KKW Beauty, Supergoop Cosmetics, ColourPop, Avocado, which is an athleisure brand, Everlane, another clothing brand, and all of these brands were created in the United States and are now being sold on Alibaba. In conclusion, this was a little bit of a summary and my analysis on some of the larger points mentioned within this article. I thought it was super well written and it was very informative and gave a lot of information on Amazon and Alibaba in the e-commerce market. I would be happy to answer any questions and thank you so much for your time.